November is considered Friendship Month, at least here in the Bahamas. And who doesn't have a friend? A couple of years ago, a very good friend of mine, Barrington Brennan, and myself, along with some other interested and passionate Bahamians, created the initiative of National Friendship Day, and this was embraced by the government of the Bahamas. And we have been celebrating in schools, in our communities, in churches, Friendship Day. Friendship is such an endangered experience, a commodity. I think when you think about relationships, God in the very beginning gave Adam to Eve, and then of course you have parental relationships, and of course coming from that is friendship. You see, family, we're born into that, that's blood. But friendship, that's the family that we choose. And growing up, I was told in many different ways that friend no good, friend get you into trouble, too many friends gonna lead you astray. And so the whole idea of friendship was kind of loathed, and family was pushed a little bit more. But for whatever reason, friendship remained very, very special to me. It would take me a long time to tell you about the place of friendship in my heart, but I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it this evening. All through my library, you will find lots and lots of books on friendship. Hugs for Friends, Friendships, the Power of Friendship and How It Shapes Our Lives. I have girlfriends. I have girlfriends over there. I have myriads and myriads of books. And if you ever come across anything on friendship that you think I'd be interested in, just save it for me and send it over. Because I just can't get enough of friendship. As a matter of fact, I'm writing a book about platonic heterosexual friendships. Have you ever thought about that? It's called Love Above the Sheets, but you'll hear about that more. But you see, friendship, when we think about friendship, very often we think just about somebody being our friend. And we don't put as much weight on being a friend to others. And then there are others who are constantly giving of themselves, giving friendship, but they don't put themselves in a position to accept and appreciate and relish friendship. You know, some people are good takers, but they're not good givers. And then there are others who are great givers, but they don't know how to accept friendship. I tell you my experience though. I have friends all over. And for a while I struggled. When I was in high school, I struggled with the idea that I was always changing friends. I got concerned about the fact that my best friends seemed to be changing every new grade. And I felt guilty because some people just seem to have had the same best friend all the time. Until I understood my personality and realized the kind of melancholic person I was and the introvert I was, and yet quite a bit of sanguine mixed in, I realized that I had friends for seasons and I never got rid of friends, you know. I just kept adding, and as new ones came in, it would intensify, and then another new one would come in and I would lose the other one, but I just make space for the new one. And I began being at peace with that. I have friends all ages. I have friends who are in their hundreds, and I have friends who are in their teens. And I'm talking good friends now. I'm not talking acquaintances. I'm talking about very good friends. Because I really do believe in the adage that they're friends for seasons, friends for reasons, and friends for life. And when you examine your friendships, allow them to be who they are. Don't force the friends that are there for a season to be friends for life. You'll be spoiling a good thing. It's okay. It's good. Friendship in any form is beautiful. Now, I nurture my friendships and I have different ways of nurturing my friendships. And I'm going to share a couple of them with you. You see this Bahamas mug here? This is from one of my friends, Sister Aubrey. Oh, I just love my Aubrey. And I remember going to visit with her one day and we just sat there chatting and she went into her break front and she took out this mug and she said, I want you to have this. Listen, nobody can come to my house and use this mug, because it means more than just a beautiful mug with a beautiful color. It means a specialness of a friend, a dear friend who took it from her things and gave it to me. Live, laugh, friends. I think this was from Geraldine, I think, my South African friend who lives in England. And she just knew that this spoke to me. And she reaffirmed the things that I believed. So when she saw it, she just thought about me. And this one was from another friend, Faith, in England. And you know, I met Faith. I've probably been in Faith's company for probably, I don't think, a total of 48 hours when you put all of the time we've spent together. But we have made an impact on each other's lives. And she put this in the mail. It says, "Be still and know that I am God," because it has the butterfly on it. And all my friends know that I love butterflies. Then there is Wilma. Wilma is another great friend of mine who lives in Texas. And this is what Wilma does for her friends. She knits prayer shawls, comfort shawls, and then she puts this nice little thing at the bottom. It's a nice stone that says, "You're loved." Romans 8 verse 39. And even though it doesn't get as cold here as it does in her home, every time I look at it, I remember her. And I think of her in warm thoughts. Gifts are more than just something you give on special occasions. It's a way to savor friendship. I think it was Marva who gave this to me. You know, this is broken. You know, it's a fridge magnet. And it says, "A friend loves at all times." Proverbs 17 verse 17. It's broken, but I put it back together with glue and it's back on my refrigerator. And every time I pass it, I think of her and I say a prayer for her ever so often, or I make a phone call. This other one says, "Friends are the family we choose for ourselves." I won't fool you. I can't remember who gave this to me, but I know it was one of my friends. So if it was you who gave it to me, send and tell me. Then I have my cards. Lots and lots of cards and letters and stuff that I've gotten from friends over the years. And I keep them sacred in this container. Well, there's more than one. And I will go through them. I have cards there from way back in my teens. Can you imagine? And every now and again when I miss my friends, I'll take it out and go through them and read them and remember and recall precious times. And there's this knife. I went upstate New York. And she knows who she is. I went to do a presentation, I went to do a workshop, a seminar, a retreat. And I was cold and hungry, and she brought me some fruits. Shelly brought me some fruits, and I didn't have anything to peel my grapefruit, and she brought me a knife. When I was leaving to come back to the Bahamas, I said, "Shelly, I'm going to leave the knife at the hotel so you can pick it up." She said, "Girl, you go with that knife, and every time you use it, remember me." Every time I use this knife in my kitchen, I remember Shelly. It may seem simple to you, but that's how my friendships are endeared. And then, here is my old autograph book. Do people have autograph books still? This is from, let me see, the very first, this was given to me by my cherry, Lady Orr, in 1982. So you can imagine how old I am. And right through it, I have autographs. And you know, in those days, we used to write funny things like, "On this page so clear and white, I was so hungry I had to take a bite." And there's a tear in the page. This was from Joan Bryan. And right through and through, I have friends in my different high schools, from prep school and high school and college. And even up to post-college times, I have friends who've written in this, and I can look back and remember them, their handwriting, send it to them, and they don't even remember. I have a guest book. Yes, just like you're going to a wedding, but this guest book is just for my home. I started it in 2007, and a girlfriend of mine, Gloria, gave me this book. And every time a friend visits my home, they have to sign it and they have to put a little sentiment in it. You know what it's like to be away from home and away from your friends, and you just curl up with a cup of mint tea and you go through and you read what the person said when they were here, and then you reflect on the times that you had together. Think about it. This is something that you could do to, what is the word? I can't even remember the word now, but it means to keep the memory sacred of what you shared. And this was such a beautiful gift I got from my friend Phyllis. And this was her birthday gift to me. Not like this, it was like this. And she gave me the gift of an art class with her art teacher, and I produced this. You know, this ain't going nowhere. It speaks not just to the fact that I was able to do my first painting, but it spoke to the fact that my friend wanted to spend quality time with me and to invest and celebrate something that she knew I wanted to do. All around me, there are so many oh, this one, I just remember, this is from Kathy Ann. Yeah. And I can't tell you how many of Carol's clothes I have worn. Karen Kent and I have matching nightgowns still, and that's my oldest, not my oldest girlfriend, my longest girlfriend from grade 1. We were friends. I have lots of wonderful male friends, Jamie and Ryan and Troy and David, and you name them. Lots of wonderful friends, Gerald and Mikey, and I can't call all the names because you know there are lots of you out there who are extra dear and special to me. Wendy and Sandra and Marva and yeah, plenty friends. Why am I saying all of this tonight? It's National Friendship Day, and I want my friends to know that I really treasure and love you. I kept my name, Patrice Williams Gordon, because I wanted everyone who knew me before I became Gordon to still remember who I am, Patrice Williams. That's how special friendship is to me. I want to invite you to make a friend, be a friend, nurture your friendships. My girlfriend Kathy Ann puts away one day out of every month just for us to hang and chat and eat. And I think that's so special. That is absolutely so special to me because she's busy and she didn't have to do it. Friendship comes in different forms, different shapes, different sizes, different colors, different textures, different flavors. However you find friendship, savor it. Thank God for it. Nurture it. Celebrate it. Immortalize it. Is that the word I was looking for? I can't remember that word. But whatever it is, make God proud of the gift of friendship He planted in you and gave you through others. Happy Friendship Day. Oh, Barry,